Recording.
Welcome to Lunch Money.
Bang! That was a good one. That was it.
Yeah, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Lunch Money. I am Frank, alongside Ken. This is episode 8. Yeah, 8 more than I thought.
8. We say this every episode.
Yeah, we're gonna get to like episode 50, be like, wow, 50 more than we thought.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. We've been planning this episode for a while, so I think it's gonna be a good one for you guys.
the hardest
Yeah,
episode
the
we've
most
planned
difficult.
for.
The most
The most
difficult.
difficult so far, but that's later in the show.
Yeah. Some things that have happened since last episode. I don't think we talked about the Eagles losing. The Eagles are not in playoffs, not in the Super Bowl. I just wanted to mention that. The Panthers aren't either, but the Panthers do have a new head coach, so we're happy about that, hopefully. Maybe. Let's see. What else?
You just made me depressed.
Yeah.
Like, I was happy, but like,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not.
last episode you brought up the guy that stopped YouTube, Game Theory or something. And it was like such a sad time. Sad topic.
Yeah.
So I thought
Why are you making
continue
me
that
like
vibe.
sad?
Just continue the vibe of that.
Oh, so sadism. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that's it.
Well, the Super Bowl's set.
The Super Bowl is set, finally.
So, because like this episode might come out after the Super Bowl, it's kind of like a time capsule to see if we were right.
Yeah.
It's the Chiefs and the Niners. It's the worst possible Super Bowl we could have gotten.
I am not happy because, like, I chose the Ravens to win, and I even mentioned that in a previous episode.
Pick the Ravens to win too.
Yeah. The only thing I am happy about is that I won the bracket, which was pretty sick.
Did you win? Like, is it confirmed that you did you win?
I
think you did money.
definitely won. You do owe me $20. But the Chiefs and Ravens game, it was good. It was a good game. The outcome probably wasn't what everybody wanted, except for the Swifties. Me being a Swiftie, I am not mad about it. But even though I chose the Ravens to win, I was hoping the Chiefs would. I wanted the Chiefs to win, but I picked the Ravens because I thought they would win. But I should have went with my gut on that one. But
Oh my God, you did win.
I did win. Pretty cool. I'd rather take money than give money to Jacob because Jacob chose the Lions to win. So
I was rooting for him. I watched the end of that game. I was
Yeah.
rooting for him.
yeah, the Lions 49ers game was a very good game also. The Lions definitely put a fight up for that win. Made the 49ers work for it, which was great. Because that's how you want to see football. Even if it's like crappy teams, if it's a good game, I'll be happy with it. But yeah,
Did they both lose?
what?
Can we not have a Super Bowl this year?
Facts. The only exciting thing for the Super Bowl is probably the food that's going to be there.
What?
That's the only exciting thing about it. I mean, I guess Usher being there, the food
Food
at the Super Bowl party, or Usher at halftime.
Who's doing the national anthem? Because last year Chris Stapleton did a good job.
I don't know who's doing the national anthem. I don't really like look unless it's posted.
Well, it's the Super Bowl, so there's a lot of parlays.
That is true.
Yeah.
I did lose $70 betting yesterday.
Andy, when did you put the other 20? I thought you put only 50.
I put 50 for one on what was it? I put 20 on DraftKings and I put 50 on FanDuel.
My God.
But I won 60, so I guess that's all that really matters.
I give you cash the next time I see you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ah, it's recorded. um. So, um, who's gonna win?
You
This
know,
sucks.
it as much as like the thing is the Chiefs had a great like Travis Kelce had over 100 yards receiving. Like they just played like they should have the whole season because games before playoffs were like barely any games. There were barely any touchdowns. It was all field goals. It just was terrible. The defense did a really good job, but um, I I'm gonna put in my pick, and I'm sticking to the script, and I'm gonna go Chiefs winning for the Taylor Bowl, and Travis Kelce proposes to Taylor Swift after they win in the confetti. That's my
I
pick. As much as I love Christian McCaffrey and Brock Purdy and you know Debo and Kittle and everything, I think the Chiefs are gonna win.
I don't want either team to win.
I know,
Um,
I know.
the 49ers for this year, then the Chiefs for last year. But like, you got to go with the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Plus, like
it's
Brock
inevitable.
Purdy, like I don't know. There's a lot of debate on whether or not like he's good or just like
It's just the
the people
offense.
around him
Yeah,
are like if like you could put any quarterback in that offense and they would do well because they have Christian McCaffrey
they have
and like
one of the best offenses, and their defense with Bosa and everybody on
and their
that.
defense is really good and like the coaching is great. Kyle Shanahan's a great
Yeah,
coach. But like I like Andy Reid because he was on the like he's just a beloved person,
yeah, yeah.
you know. Pacheco, violent native,
I,
Jersey. I mean,
I,
I'm going with the Chiefs just
yeah.
because.
If the 49ers win, it's definitely a start of a dynasty team, with that defense and offense just like totally crushing it. Brock Purdy being Mr. Irrelevant is pretty cool that he's able to bring go with them and help this team. But like you said, I don't know if it's Brock Purdy bringing them to Super Bowl or if it's the offensive line and the receivers and the running backs bringing them to Super Bowl. But knowing us, he's gonna prove us wrong and you know be a great
If he
quarterback.
like 400 yards and like four touchdowns
Yeah,
in the Super Bowl, like all right,
go for
cool.
it. He's
I
just he's just not like what's the word versatile when it comes to it. Like he
it's kind
can't.
of just like the problem is like the 49ers before he came there, like they were like good,
Hmm.
and then they traded for Chris McCaffrey, and then they became even better, and then everybody got hurt,
Yeah.
and then he came in and he won 5 straight games. Like
No, not at we're
I'm not
definitely not.
discrediting that he's not a good quarterback. I'm just saying that like if he like would he be like an MVP finalist like if he was on like the Panthers per se?
No, absolutely not.
Like
Like the there's no I in team, Frank. We all know this, but
but there is a MA.
there there is
Kobe.
Kobe.
And I didn't finish the full thing because we're
Go for it.
kind of family friendly.
Yeah, yeah. Well, kinda.
Do you know what I'm talking about though? Do you know the quote?
I think what you said. Yes, but I don't know. I don't think I know the rest of it.
The whole thing because like why he said that?
Mhm. Should I
Do you
look it
know it
up?
or no?
No.
I'll just say it.
Okay.
Expletive warning.
You're.
The when Kobe was like young, obviously everybody knows that he was like a ball hog kind of.
Mhm.
So Shaq went over to him and he was like, "Kobe, there's no I in team." And Kobe's like, "Yeah, but there's an ME in that motherfucker." And then so,
Yeah.
but that's why
That
there's an ME.
that is such a Kobe thing to say, and he lived up to it too. Um,
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah,
I don't know if
Chiefs.
Brock Purdy can say that quote and back it like Kobe could.
Yeah,
Um,
Chiefs in the bowl. Just get it over with.
yeah, and also, dude, I'm so mad about the whole Pro Bowl thing the past couple years. Like, it just sucks.
It
Like,
always did.
no, I loved when they actually play. Like, they actually
Pro Bowl
suit up and play.
always was bad.
No.
Unpopular opinion, it was the worst. It's the worst All-Star game of
Yeah, I get that.
because because also like when you think about it, like the MLB All-Star game I think is the best one.
Mm.
Then
Then
the
NBA.
NBA.
Yeah.
The NHL is cool because it's kind of like a tournament. It's like a
Hmm.
bracket. And then the the Pro Bowl. I mean, for me, I would put the NASCAR All-Star race because it's $1 million to win
Yeah.
first. But no, the MLB one is the best. The Pro Bowl because also like it's at the end of the season. No one cares. Like
Yeah.
at least for all the other sports, like they're in the season, so you're still like it's still technically like training, but you're still
Hmm.
like trying to prove that like oh like a lot of the times it's before the trade deadlines of the sport.
Yeah.
You're showing like oh you dropped 50 in the All Star game. I want to trade for you.
Yeah.
The Pro Bowl was always boring and never fun because
I
everybody just gave up basically.
Yeah, but like at the same time, football is probably one of the only main sports that I would watch. Um, so not only getting like an extra week, like an extra game of football, but like nowadays it's like flag football and it's mini games or whatever it is. It's just like not fun to me. Like watching a quarterback try and sink a football into a tire. I'd rather watch the NFC versus the AFC
Yeah. And
players.
the games aren't a bad thing
Hmm.
because like that's always been a thing. Like there's footage like the skills competition was always a part of it,
Yeah,
but
but
it
it
just
wasn't.
ended it
Yeah,
ended with an actual like game.
exactly.
But like no, cuz another thing about it too is if you're in the Super Bowl, you're not playing in the Pro Bowl.
Right.
So like we're not going to see like, Mahomes or Christian McCaffrey
Hmm.
or Debo or Ayuk or any of those guys in the Pro Bowl, and
Yeah,
they're in the Super Bowl, so they're the best players. Why are we not
I get you.
seeing like
But at the same time, like you'd see Lamar. Was Lamar picked for a quarterback? Maybe.
Lamar probably will because
Yeah.
Mahomes isn't gonna play.
Like there's still so many great players, and like Jason Kelsey is in the Pro Bowl. Like, wouldn't you want to see him again? You know what I mean? Like, it's.
I just never liked it
I
because
got you.
no one's trying. Like it's
Yeah,
just
but that's like the fun of it too. It's like backyard football. Like, nobody cares if you win or lose. It's just for fun. Okay. Anyway.
it,
Anyway.
plus plus it's it's surrounded in um sadness.
Yeah, 'cause all the teams are losers.
No, Kobe died on the day of the Pro Bowl.
What? Wait.
Yeah, Kobe died on the Pro Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember. I heard the news while I was watching the Pro Bowl.
You heard late? Why'd you hear that late?
No, it wasn't late. It
The,
was
the,
like
the news came out in like the morning.
the Pro Bowl happened like early.
No.
There's
Dude.
no way. Well, also like the California time.
Okay, yeah, but still, like, the news came out like early that morning.
There's not a chance.
Dude, I'm
It came
telling
out
you,
early.
I woke up, I
No,
went on
it did
Instagram.
not.
I woke
What
up,
time
I
did you
went on
wake up?
Instagram. Like 9 o'clock, probably. I don't know what happened 4 years ago. Jesus, like, what the fuck you want me to say? Sorry, but like, what?
I remember it being during like I heard it during the Pro Bowl because then that's when it was okay. That's when it was confirmed because the Pro Bowl said something. Like they made an announcement and like put it up on the video screen. I remember this vividly.
Mm-hmm.
They put it up like on the video screen, and then I remember Devonte Adams scored a touchdown and he like slam dunked it and like for Kobe and made like a 2-4.
All right. I had a different experience about that, but that's fine. Um, Anywho,
Is when Devontae Adams was still on the Packers.
so let's get into the episode today. I I feel like we I don't know.
What?
My mind's just kind of like boggled right now, but
He was just trying to figure out what was happening 4 years
yeah,
ago.
yeah. I don't even know what I had for breakfast this morning. You want me to tell you what time I woke up 4 years ago? I can't tell you that.
No,
Like,
for a fact, it was during the Pro Bowl because I remember them saying something during the Pro Bowl.
word. Anyway, Frank, do you want to introduce what our episode is about today, please? For the love of God.
You good?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so this episode today is something. So we did top 10 albums.
Which we got a lot of feedback on. That people really enjoyed that one. I,
Yeah. So we were like, we could do a part 2 to that, which we might still do.
mhm.
But then we were like, let's take it even more
Even
specific.
deeper.
Top 10 songs.
Oh boy.
It was the hardest list we've both ever made.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what we changed it to was that it is a collection of songs
Mhm.
that we like in no particular order.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact this list has changed like 3 times in the past week.
I'm looking at it now because I made this. I made changes. I added one today, but like I made this list last week, and I'm already looking at it. I'm like, wait, where's this song? Wait, I just heard the song again. So it definitely changes. This episode might be like one of those episodes that every 3 months we just make an episode like this and we just see if it changed at all. But
Yeah.
especially with new songs coming out, it's hard for me to pick new songs as my favorites because it's just too new. Like some of these songs I have on here are from a while ago, but some of them are new too. But at the same time, you can't.
Songs are also released more often than albums. Like
Hmm.
albums like have like time value. Like
Yeah,
artists can release like multiple singles,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
not an album. Stay awake.
Thank you. I stayed up late watching SNL last night. So yeah, like I said, I feel like for picking favorite songs, they need to marinate with you for a while. So like I'm not picking anything from like 21's new album or um Nicki's new album or Drake's new album or anything like that because it's like
Mhm.
Frank said, it's you kind of have to like the time will come when you can pick those songs as some of your favorite songs, but it's just too early and there's too many songs in the past that are just super timeless and like just so easy to think back on and just like remember the first time you heard that song or remember a memory that came with that song. And I don't have any of that with some of the newer albums or newer singles that came out. So I think every 3 months, maybe every 6 months, we'll have to do an episode like this to just like add or drop some songs.
Yeah,
But
I actually have a lot like there are some on here that like are stories.
you have some of the stories.
Yeah.
I guess I do too. Ish. I just put my. I never sat like this before, but it's very comfortable. So I'm gonna sit like this for the rest of the episode. I think. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm just kind of like off centered now, but it's okay. So like Frank said, there's no specific order to this list. It's just a collection of songs that we both have thought about.
Should we put because we both had honorable mentions, right?
The thing is with the honorable mentions, since it's not like top 10.
These could definitely I could put these I wouldn't put these in my top 10, I don't think.
Okay.
For me, I wouldn't put them in my top 10. Like these would always be honorable. Like I could be like, oh yeah, these songs are good, but like they would not be.
Okay.
They would not be. I would not put them in that group.
Okay. Then yeah, I do have on. I can do my honorable mentions. I could pick them out right now.
Yeah.
Um, do you want to do honorable mentions first, or you want to? Whoa. Do you want to do the list first?
Let's do honorable mentions first, because like then we
Okay.
can like really talk about the songs. Because
Perfect.
again, these are like songs that are good,
Mhm.
but like I would put them in my group. Like I would listen to them every now and again, but like I
Okay.
wouldn't put them.
And what's funny is Frank and I both have 13, which is perfect because we said just 10. We didn't really talk about honorable mentions, so just somehow we have 13, so it works out great. Um, so my first one for honorable mention would be 5% Tint by Travis
Ah,
Scott.
yeah.
It's
That's a great beat.
the it's different from a lot of his Travis songs because like you said the beat it's kind of like slower. It's a chill song. It's not anything like Sicko Mode or anything like that.
Who's that creeping through my
That's what I'm
window?
saying. It's just such a chill song to listen to. Um, yeah, I think yeah, that'd be my one of my honorable mentions. I'm trying to cross it off. Okay, go for it.
Um, I have Starboy.
Whoa, nice,
Um, The Weeknd featuring Daft Punk. Like that, I feel like that was like the song of like
dude.
what
No,
year? What year did that come out?
2015,
I forget when it came out. When did Starboy come out?
2015, 2016, or is it later?
Uh, is it a week? Is it a Weekend song or is it a
No,
Daft
it's a
Punk song?
Weekend song. It's on the Weekend's album.
Okay. Okay, so Starboy came out in 2016. Everything Great came out in
Oh
2016.
yeah.
Um,
Uh,
2 billion plays, by the
it
way.
fucking crazy.
Um, so yeah, it's the title track of the album.
Mhm.
Um, but I always liked that song. Like I wouldn't group it, but like when it came on, like I would always know it and stuff. Like
Mhm.
obviously, like
It's
my
just
friends
such
and
a
stuff would play
banger.
it. It is a banger. It was one of the songs of 2016. I feel like.
Yeah. Oh, I
It-
mean, even now too, being at
yeah,
20. What do you say? 20 billion or 2 billion?
2 billion.
2 billion. Yeah, 20
20
billion. That'd
billion.
be fucking crazy. Um,
Um,
yeah, I think at 2 billion um plays, it's still a banger to this day. That's a
mhm.
great song. Fuck.
I think Starboy like put him on the map. Like Starboy, like that whole album did.
Well, no, because you have the hills,
True, true. You do have the hills.
and then there's another one on that album. Um,
For you. Oh wait, no,
Die
that's
for
on the
You was
same
on
album.
Starboy. Um,
All of these songs have more than 100 million views or plays. Holy
yeah,
crap!
he is such an icon when it comes to his songs because like his songs are just gonna be a banger no matter what. And I think isn't he's coming out with a new album soon, right?
Is he?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty positive.
I'm not sure.
What song am I thinking of?
But
It's The Hills. Oh, Can't Feel My Face.
right, yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta
But
listen to
yeah,
this later.
That's my first.
Good pick. Good
Thank you.
honorable mention. That's crazy. Okay. I would say my next honorable mention. It's kind of like a smaller artist. Ian Dior, Romance 361. I don't know
We
if
talked about
you've.
Ian Dior on the
Yeah,
album
yeah, yeah.
one.
Um, the thing is with his songs, like you said, or like we both said, over time, like at the time that I heard it, it was probably my favorite song ever. Um, and for a while it was, but now that it's pretty old. I'm trying to think of when it came out. I found it on SoundCloud when I first listened to it. He didn't even have a Spotify yet. Um, but I was watching a YouTube video and he came up on one of my favorite YouTubers channels and he shouted him out with his songs and everything. And so that's when I started listening to him and I would say he's one of my top three favorite artists, but this song I would put as an honorable mention just because of I couldn't pick a song that I love the most. I just like all of his songs, but obviously I can't pick them all. So I would say Romance 361 by Ian Dior. It's very good. I recommend it. It's a rap song, by the way, if you
Yeah.
guys haven't heard Ian Dior.
Um, my next honorable mention is High Hopes by Panic at the Disco.
Dude, you have such good picks.
So, because, okay, the reason I'm putting this particular, I think it was very well documented in the album episode that I'm a Panic at the Disco enthusiast.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm a Panic at the Disco enjoyer. Um, I, so this song is his most popular song. Like, it's the most played, it's the most remixed.
Yeah.
Like, it's a great song, but, like, way too overplayed when it came out. In my opinion, it was way too
Agreed.
overplayed. It's a great
Agreed.
song. That album is one of my favorites.
It was on like every radio station at the same
It was on
time.
every radio station at the same time. So, like, it's an honorable mention for that reason. Like, I wouldn't say, like, if you came up to me and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a Panic at the Disco fan," I ask you like, "Oh, what's your favorite song?" You'd be like, "High Hopes," and I'm like, "Oh, so you're not
So
a Panic at the Disco fan?"
yeah, you're not
Um,
cultured.
yeah, you obviously don't know "Death of a Bachelor" or anything like that.
All
So
right,
yeah,
weird flex, but okay.
it's an honorable mention for that reason because
Okay.
it's so like
I, dude, you have some great picks. I'm trying
you're
to
not
think.
gonna know my next one
I'm
like at
not.
all.
I probably won't.
I
I'm
wonder if we
tr-
have any of the same.
I'm sure. I think we do. At least one or two. I would say my next honorable mention. God, I just wrote them all down. I didn't separate honorable mentions, so I'm looking at my list right now to see what my last honorable mention would be, and it's so hard to pick out of this. Um, okay, I picked it. The Motto by Drake. No, Frank's gonna put it on right now because he can't think of what it is. I can't believe it. It's from one of his older albums. Um, but I feel like I had to put a Drake song on here, because I mean it's fucking Drake. You can't not have
Oh
yeah
yeah, okay.
with Lil Wayne on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't realize I didn't know the name. I knew
Oh,
the.
it's on his Take Care album. Lil Wayne features in it. Great song. It just kind of pumps me up a little bit. It's not like a full on like when you think of rap, you think of like some crazy bars. They have crazy bars in it, but it's kind of like more of a chill song. Kind of gets me ready. It's like the song I would listen to on my way to the gym, but it wouldn't be a song I would listen to at the gym if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but I feel like I had to put at least one Drake song on there. Um, I could have picked some more, but being that this is a top 10 tier list, um, again, very difficult. I'll put them in my honorable mentions. I'm excited to hear what your thing
My
is.
last one is it's technically a song, but it was made for a theme song. So it's a country song. It's by Luke Combs and the SEC, the college football
Hmm.
conference. This was it was last year or 2 years ago. They wanted him to make the theme song for it.
Hmm.
Like that would play before every like SEC game.
Yeah.
And it's called South on Ya because SEC for people that don't know college football. It's SEC if someone could distinguish from like how I say
Yeah,
those
you
letters.
kind of said like SCC.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
SEC
Hmm.
Southeastern Conference.
Hmm.
That's where like Alabama, Georgia, LSU. That's where like all those colleges play.
Yeah.
So that's why it was called South on You. And I just thought I thought the lyrics were cool. I thought the music was cool. I just thought it was a cool song. Like obviously that wouldn't be a top 10 song, but it's a cool like minute and a half listen to.
Yeah.
Just something to. Something to listen
I
to.
have no idea what that song is, but
Yeah.
that's okay. I guess
I
that's
also
a
think it's cool how he like incorporates every school because like he puts something in there. It's like
like a little like
muddy.
tag in it.
Yes, the swamp in Louisiana, muddy Mississippi,
Oh, that's cool.
the
Okay.
blue skies in North Carolina.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I
So
I don't watch college football. But I mean it's pretty cool that you did that with like the different teams and stuff, the way that
yeah,
you're describing it. Um I don't even know what college football team I would choose to be my favorite, if I'm being honest. What's
yeah.
yours?
I I started watching more like the past like 3 years. I don't
Mm.
really have a team.
I would
I
say
mean,
North Carolina would be mine. I like the colors. The Tar Heels.
okay, UNC, okay, because
Yeah.
there's two in North Carolina. Um,
Yeah, the blue ones.
I
Or
don't know
Oregon.
actually.
Oregon's pretty sick.
Oregon's pretty cool. I don't know. I have to do more research,
Yeah. I have no
but
idea. Okay, so now we're getting into like I guess our core 10. Um
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna put this out there.
yeah.
I'm not gonna go in order.
I'm not
I'm
either.
just gonna say songs.
Yeah.
I'm also. Do you mind if I go first for this?
Go for it, dude.
Because I'm making an executive decision on my list. I'm gonna eliminate one to put
What?
this one on here
You switched?
because, yeah, because I don't know how I didn't think of it when I was making this list.
Okay.
Um, The Nights by Avicii. Oh, come on. Candace putting it on. As soon as it starts playing, she's gonna know exactly what it
Should I mute my
is.
mic while I play it so I don't get
No, it should
copyrighted?
just go through your head. It should just go through your headphones.
No, I'll do. I'll tap the mic.
So she's looking at it because she's gonna know exactly what the song is as soon as she starts playing it. Yeah, for our audio
Okay,
listeners,
yeah, yeah,
for our audio listeners, she just had the moment
yeah.
of
The
realization,
light bulb moment. Okay.
the light bulb
Great
moment.
song. How did that come up in your mind right now?
I don't know. I
Like, how
think
is that in your mind? Aren't you listening to lo-fi music right now?
because I am listening to lo-fi music right now, but we're talking about songs of like 2016, and I was thinking of that, and I'm like,
Gotcha.
oh my god, how did I not think of this
Gotcha.
song?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
song is like the song that I would put on my playlist first. Like when I would make playlists if I got like a new app or something,
Mm-hmm.
that song was like first.
I wouldn't. It's not
I love that song.
it's not my favorite Avicii song, but it's definitely a good one. I think Without You would be
Avicii, rest in peace.
facts. What a man. I'm looking at his face right now. Okay. Good pick. With that one, I'm gonna go. No, never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna go.
No, say it. You can't just do that and not say it.
Well, I guess it's not really in order, so I can say "Pursuit of Happiness" by Kid Cudi.
That's a good one. I was
Fantastic
listening
song.
to that yesterday. I think that was a lot. Like, yeah, I was listening to that yesterday.
Yeah, I listen to it all the time, like driving, at the gym, hanging out at home, hanging out with friends, at work. It literally all the time. Um, I mean, Kid Cudi has some great songs, but Pursuit of Happiness is like, when I think Kid Cudi, that's the song I think of. That
Yeah.
or, oh, gosh, I can't think of the other one.
Soundtrack to My Life.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Um, but yeah, Pursuit of Happiness, Kid Cudi, you said Avicii, and it sounded like a banger, and I was like, oh, I should hit him back with this banger. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's that.
I'm gonna go abstract. I have Dear Maria, Count Me In
Crazy pick.
because
That's
so
crazy.
as I've said, there's a lot of stories to go along with these songs, like why they're the
Mm-hmm.
core as of January 29th. So I discovered this song while I was at work when I met my two friends at work. This
Okay.
was the first year I started working at the pizza place,
Yeah.
and they sang this song, and like everybody was singing to it, And I'm like, oh wait, what's this song? And they're like, oh, it's Jim Maria Count Me In. And then my friend looked at me and said, I can sing this every word and hit every note. And I was like, I want to be able to do that too. So to this day, I can sing
You can
every
sing.
word to the beat and to the note of that song.
That's amazing. It's a great song.
So it is
Dear
a
Maria, count me in. Um,
I got a story at the bottom of this bottle and I'm the pen.
get that high
Maybe
note.
that'll
Get that high
maybe
note.
that maybe that'll have to be an exclusive short of me singing.
Get the high note.
Which one? There's multiple.
There's a story at
The bottom of this bottle and I'm the pen. Told you.
Oh, say hello to Instagram.
Yep.
Okay. Great song. I'm gonna go I Don't F With You, Big Sean. Um,
Oh, I know. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm not gonna say it, but
I don't. It's you.
yeah. The music video to that song, I think is one of my favorite music videos ever. Have you seen it?
I am not.
Okay.
I'm not a
When
big Sean
That's
guy.
okay. That's okay. So this song's music video is basically it's a football game and Big Sean is one of the football stars on the team and they're losing or something like that and um his girlfriend or whoever is a cheerleader. It's just like kind of like hypes me up because I guess I heard this song when I was playing football and it was like I don't know, the way that like the video plays out always kind of like stuck with me. It's one of my favorites. You should watch it after this episode. But this song every time I could sing this song word for word. Um
Word for word, bar for
for
bar.
bar. It is and I know it so well that if I'm listening to it in front of my parents, I can sing it without singing a curse word perfectly and I will not mess up because I know this song through and through. And
Oh, like completely clean?
yeah, I could sing it completely
Oh,
clean.
see, I can't sing completely clean. I can take out words,
hmm
but like I can't do completely
I
like
can
completely clean.
I can do completely clean.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um but yeah, that's it's a really good song. I love that song. Also, it's a great song to listen to when you're angry. You just listen to it, just be like, I don't you. Anyway.
Um. So this next one I'm gonna say has another story attached to it. Um, it's Emperor's New Clothes by Panic at the Disco. Ken's gonna have to look this one up
I'm gonna
again.
look this one up. I'm just gonna keep Spotify open. Empire State of Mind.
Nope.
How the? Oh, I found it. Okay.
This one's taking a little bit longer for Ken to realize. Don't expect her to have the yeah.
I've
I didn't
never heard
expect it to have
that.
this. Yeah, I didn't expect it to have the same reaction as the Knights. Like the Knights is kind of
No.
like
Yeah.
Emperor's New Clothes is a good one. So that was one of the first. This was because if you think back to all the people with lore
Mm.
in the album episode, I had heard a lot of songs I didn't know were Panic until I discovered they were Panic.
Okay. I understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, so that was one of the songs I heard before I knew it was Panic because in middle school, I don't know if you ever had to do this. In middle school, in my, I forget what class this was for, we had to parody a song. So basically, we had to choose a
Oh,
song.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
We had to choose a song, but we couldn't use any of the lyrics. We had to make our own lyrics, but I had to go with the beat. It, basically, the music could stay the same, but the lyrics couldn't.
Okay.
I chose. I didn't choose this. I chose. It was a Avicii and Aloe Black song. Wake Me Up. I chose Wake Me
Yeah,
Up.
yeah, yeah. There you go.
But my friend chose this song.
Okay.
And it was funny because like he obviously didn't want to get up there and sing and stuff, so it
Yeah.
was funny for that. And then like he changed the music and stuff. And we had another friend who she really liked Panic too,
Mm.
and she told him not to do this because it would be like disgracing
Yeah.
Panic.
Yeah.
And when he was done, she's like, "I knew you were gonna disgrace Panic." So I was like,
You're just that kind of became
I'm
a
just sitting
core.
there, yeah, yeah. That kind of just, I that song always stuck out to me
Yeah.
for that. So
Yeah, I've never heard it, but it sounded interesting. I'll definitely give it a full listen later though. Cuz I don't hate on Panic. It's just not my
not your
go-to.
scene, not my scene. It's not my scene.
No, it's I guess not. I don't know. It's not like they're bad songs. It's just like they're not my go-to songs. Like if they're on the
Yeah, no, they're
radio,
not a go-to. Yeah,
like I'm skipping through the radio and it's on, I'm not gonna turn it off.
yeah.
But
I haven't thought of artists
I'm
like
not
that.
going on Spotify and be like panic, 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 panic. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Chemicals by Post Malone.
I thought it was just chemical.
Chemical.
Is it?
I think it's just chemical because you're
Okay.
chemical.
Oh,
Um,
it's
it's
chemical.
it's a newer song, and the thing is with this song over all of the other songs that he has, is that he has so many good songs. Um, so many good songs on so many of his albums. This album is a newer one, and
It's the newest
it's the
one, right?
newest one, yeah. Um, when I went to see Post Malone last year, it was for the If You Weren't Here I'd Be Crying tour. It wasn't for, the obviously not Beer Bongs, 'cause that song never came out, but um when I heard this song, it always reminded me of that concert because it was the one song that I was waiting for the whole time, and it was the last song that he played after an encore. So he left. I was like, "How the hell do you not play this song? It's one of your newest songs." And they came back. He did Sunflower, and they did Chemical, and the Unknown Chemical. It was fantastic. So I guess I picked this song for that memory. Um, but don't get me wrong, he has so many other great songs on Stony, on Beer Bongs and Bentleys. You know, even the Austin album has some other great songs like Overdrive, Enough Is Enough, stuff like that. But I think I chose the song for that memory.
Yeah.
But
Um, I'm gonna piggyback Post Malone
okay,
and congratulations.
classic. That's what I mean.
My opinion, his best song. I think
It
congratulations is his best song.
classic, and it's still played to this day.
Yeah, it's still played. It's still played everywhere. It's with him and Quavo. Um, my opinion, his best song.
Yeah,
There's some debate.
like I could have picked probably three songs from each of his albums to be my favorite songs. Like like it's so different how you're choosing one from Stoney and I'm choosing one from his newest one, album
Yeah.
Austin. Um, but like congratulations turns on, everybody knows the songs, the lyrics, everybody knows it. Um, like I think it was like 2 weeks ago we were at your apartment and someone turned it on and literally everybody in the apartment
I
at
was
the
singing it,
time
yeah.
was just singing it. Um, okay.
See you on TV, songs has changed. Ever since we was young, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Can't wait for that to be the
Fantastic.
clip on Instagram.
That's the clip. That's the winner.
Um, but yeah, great song. I don't think there was much else needed to be said.
No, I don't
I,
think so either.
oh.
I don't think so at all. I think another club classic.
Oh my God, we're piggyback off each other. I'm gonna do a
I'm
club classic.
trying. I'm trying to. The Spins by Mac Miller. Frank, come on.
You
Well,
can
you don't really go out like clubbing. I mean, like I don't really go out clubbing, but like
you
this
can
song.
narrate. You can narrate
That's
as I
okay.
would.
Okay. Frank's putting into his headphones right now. He's got his finger up still. He is starting to listen to it. Dope shit like that. I could already tell.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
there you
don't
go.
know the names,
Okay, that's
but
fine. It's off of his kids album. Um, Mac has some really really good songs, but I think the memories tied to this song for me kind of put it up there. And every time I hear it, I kind of relive certain memories from when I heard it. So like, if I was in a bar and I heard this song, it takes me back to that bar. I heard it on Saturday at HQ, and I'm already thinking about that again. So it definitely has some memories tied to it. Mac was a great artist. Um, he has so many other great songs too. A lot of, obviously, all of these songs that we're choosing, the artists have so many great songs. But I would say The Spins is probably one of, if not the Mac song that
yeah.
everybody would know. Um, but yeah, I would say The Spins would be my next one. Great song. I'll probably listen to it right after this.
Um, no, that's a great song. Like I know that song, and like I didn't even know like what it was called. I just know the song.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm gonna go with another certified club classic, Jackie Chan.
Ooh,
So
good one.
this song, when I first started working at the pizza place, was always on because my one boss, Jack, he works there in the summertime,
Mm-hmm.
and then he lives in L.A. the rest of the time and is an actor.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's a son. He's a Randazzo.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Do I know anything
so
that he'd be in?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Um, he also makes movies. Like he's also a producer and a
Gotcha.
director
Okay.
too.
Gotcha.
But he loves like EDM stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so he would play this all the time,
Yeah.
like multiple times. And like I started to like Tiesto from it.
Mm-hmm.
But Jackie Chan is the summer song, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
That with
with,
congratulations.
with Post, other people too,
Other people too. Yeah.
other people
No.
too. Like I like Tiesto. Shout out to Tiesto's podcast, Club Life. It's just club songs.
Really?
Yeah, and he like hosts it, and it's like, cause like it's songs like either he produced or people like artists he likes, he puts it on there.
Mm.
But it's like yeah, for like an
Is
hour,
it
like
just him DJing music on the
yeah,
podcast?
and he talks and he's like, "Welcome to Club Life. We'll start it off here," and then like he'll break. It's basically like a mini like it's like you're listening to the radio, but it's
Oh
like an
yeah,
hour.
like a radio host kind of thing. Okay,
He's like, "Welcome to Club Life."
that's
The
pretty
intro is
cool.
so ingrained into my memory because that is what like if no one else had music at the
Mm.
night, my boss would be like, "All right, Club Life's going on."
Yeah,
So just
that's
every hour
cool.
you knew when it starts, he was like, "All around the world, millions of people are tuning in to see where Club Life can take them. This is Club Life by Tiesto." And then it plays a song, and then Tiesto talks, and it just plays songs. So
There you go.
yeah,
I'll have to wait. Hold on, I'm gonna put that on my Spotify actually, so I can listen to it.
I don't know if full episodes are on Spotify. I don't
Um,
think they are because I've looked.
no, it is Club Life Volume 4, Club Life Volume 2. It's an album. Oh, I guess
It's
it's the
supposed to be a
songs.
podcast.
I get
Yeah,
it.
it's the songs. Yeah,
These are the songs. Okay,
it's supposed to be like a podcast
podcast.
episode,
I got you.
but I don't know where to put like where to find it.
Nah,
It might be
probably.
on Apple, but
Yeah. Um. Okay. Next one I'm gonna go for is No Role Models by J. Cole.
2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Yes, sir. That album was actually one of my top 10 albums. Um, No Role Models, like everybody knows that song. If you don't know that song, you haven't touched grass. Um, it's played everywhere on the radio. If you're in
That's how a lot of
school,
people know J. Cole.
yeah, is from this song. I was between this one and Neighbors, off of For Your Eyes Only, I think it is. Maybe. Um, but he has some great songs, but I think this song, like, I could sing the song word for word. Um, Everybody knows it. When you put it on, it's just a vibe. It's not anything crazy. It's not like a pump up song or anything. It's just kind of like a vibe. Um, but yeah, I think that I don't know what number I'd put it at on my list, but it's just a banger. Um, yeah, that would be my next pick. Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the first country song that has made the appearance
except for
is
honorable mention.
yeah is "Cruise" by Florida Georgia Line.
I know that one.
Yeah, I feel like that is the country song that everybody knows
Yeah,
because it's kind of like it's a summer song.
it's like a pop country kind of thing.
Yeah, that was the first country song I ever heard.
What?
Yep, the first country song.
What?
The first country song when I was like, I knew what country was.
Okay,
I was like, all right, yeah, this is country.
that makes sense.
So, and then I was hooked
I
ever since.
could the first part of that song I could sing in a country accent. I'm not gonna do it, but I can do it. I'm not gonna do it. My mic would break. Um, but yeah, it's a good song. I don't mind it. I'll listen to it on the radio. I won't crash my car on purpose this time. Um, this time, but it's a good song. When I first saw it. Yeah,
When I first saw the
there it
bikini
is.
top on her, she's popping right out of the South Georgia water. Yep, love that song.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, it's a good one. Um, I I'm not mad about that one. I'll take it. I'll take it on the chin like a champ. Um, you have some bangers on your list.
Thank you.
Certified Club Classics.
Certified Hood Classics.
Sure. um, oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go with Money Longer. Lil Uzi Vert. Again, so many great songs. I could have picked probably 3 from each of his albums. Um, but when I hear this song, I'm like, this is Uzi. This is Uzi. Everybody knows this song if you listen to him or if you listen to rap. The beat is right there. The album cover, the album art, the album itself. This is like prime Uzi. Um, it's very good. I love this song. Again, it was kind of hard to choose an Uzi song. I knew I wanted one. Um, I was between Money Longer. I don't know. Neon Guts was up there for
Oh my
sure.
god, I love Neon Guts.
I know you do. I was between Money Longer, Neon Guts, Sanguine Paradise, P's and Q's. Like, there's just so many. And then I looked at Eternal at Stake and I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I just went I just went with Money Longer. Um, but yeah, I think it's one of my favorite album covers for Uzi. Maybe ever. Oh, I'm
Uzi.
playing it. I didn't mean to play it. I meant to look at the album cover. Yeah. Anyway,
Uzi.
wake your ass up.
So I will piggyback and just say my Uzi song.
Okay.
20 minutes.
I said, go, why you keep calling?
Keep calling. I said goodbye. Keep calling. I love that song.
I know
I
you
started
do.
listening to Uzi like very like I'm gonna like I like recently like this year.
What?
Um,
Not like
not
last
okay,
year.
not like okay, yeah. I sorry. We're early into 2024. Like it's
Yeah.
not like last year's
I
not
feel
really
you.
last
I
year.
feel you.
Um,
But still, What?
Over the last year, it was more like I knew who Uzi was. I
Mm-hmm.
listened to his songs, but like really listening.
Yeah, I feel you.
Um, but then our friend Brian, hey Brian,
I brain.
he goes, "Yo, put on Uzi's best song." I think you remember this. He put on Uzi's best song, and he's like,
Mm,
and you're like, "What's that?" And he's like, 20 minutes, and I put it on, and I was like, "Oh," started floating.
heaven, heaven. I
Yeah,
don't know where we were going. Maybe we were going to Half
probably
House.
Applebee's. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um.
Good song.
So yeah.
Such
So,
a good
but
song.
I love Neon Guts. Neon Guts is like right up there with
I
it.
know. I thought you were going to put Neon Guts. That's why I said it. Because I was like, he's totally picking Neon Guts. And then you faked me. Okay.
And I got a colorful aura, like I got
Neon
Neon Guts.
Guts.
Bum 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 bum.
I have four more. You have four more, three more.
Yeah, a few.
Like three?
I'm not crossing them off like you are.
Oh, okay.
Said
Well,
that
I'm
one.
not
Said that
crossing
one.
them
Said
off.
that
I'm
one.
just tapping them on
Said
my
that one. Said that
phone.
one. Said that one. Said that one. Said that one. Said that one.
You should have three.
Yeah, three.
Okay. Next one I'm going to go for bum bum bum
Actually,
bum.
four. I think.
Well, you switch one out for Avicii, but you could just say it. Anyway.
I might take another one.
Next one for me is going to be Lean With Me by Juice WRLD. Again, I could.
Drugs got me straight. Love that song.
I wanted a Juice song on here. I was between Black and White, Lean With Me, or All Girls Are the Same. But I think Lean With Me just kind of caught my vibe a little bit more on the day that I wrote it down. It's a lot of his songs are either like about like sad like girls and stuff, or hella drugs. but I feel like this one, Lean With Me, it's
This
not
one
either or.
is about lean.
Yes. I feel as if it's like a good combo. It's not like Lucid Dreams or or All Girls Are the Same or Black and White. Um, I think this one is one of his top ones. He keeps it simple when he wrote music. Um, Kept it on beat. His freestyles were always crazy, but his songs are always crazy too. Um, but this one's on the Goodbye Good Riddance album, and it's fantastic, which was my number one album, if you remember. Um, Rest in peace, Juice.
Yeah, I do really like that song.
Rock with me.
Let me
Get high with me if you rock with me.
rock with me. So I'm switching one out
Girl,
right now. We said that this
it's
list
ever
changes every
changing.
day,
Ever changing.
and because we started talking a lot about songs of a certain time.
Yes.
This song for me was Song of the Summer, 2022. It was Cash In, Cash Out.
I remember you being obsessed with this song.
Cash In, Cash Out, 21 Savage, produced by Pharrell, featuring Tyler the Creator.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
And I remember it so well is because, so this group of friends, I've told you about them, that I work at the pizza place with.
Yep.
We would always hang out after work. Not
Yeah.
always, but we'd, like, we
Yeah.
I had them at my house, because every now and again we would rotate to his house.
Yeah, of course. As one does.
So I had them at my house, and my one friend showed up first. And we sat on the couch, we put hockey on. Before our other friend came, he goes, Frank, have you heard this song? By, because we were like, it was that year where we weren't getting a Tyler album.
Mhm.
You know how Tyler goes like every other year?
Yeah.
So like we weren't getting a Tyler album, but we got like a Tyler song.
Yeah.
And he showed me the song, and I was instantly like hooked.
It's such a good beat. The
I know-
first like 30 seconds just
I
catches
know
you.
every word to that song.
So good.
Tyler coming in. Oh my God,
Oh my
Tyler's
god.
Tyler's feature is great. One of my favorite features.
I
And
ain't heard of that.
if you watch the video of it when it's being performed live,
Hmm.
he carries the performance.
I'm sure
Literally carries
he
the
is
performance.
he's one of those guys. I want to see a Tyler concert so bad.
Tyler carries the performance. Like he is jumping around. Like he like almost jumps off
He
the stage.
he always does too. It's so great.
Yeah. Tyler's really funny.
I ain't heard of that.
He is my rap playlist. I showed you.
Hmm.
He's my rap playlist cover art on
Yep.
Spotify for me.
Yep.
Um,
I
so
hit the beach in a furry hat.
we had
She got a guy, but she purring
her
back.
and back. I'm looking like
Where
where
are
he
you
at.
at? Um,
Um,
Great song.
yeah. So
So good. I don't really have a way to segue into my pick, so I'm just gonna go for it. Heat Waves by Glass Animals. Why are you looking at it like that?
the
Why?
radio ruined that song.
I know, and like it sucks, but it just like you play a song driving fast car down the parkway or something like that. You just blast it, and then when it stops and it's like, doom doom, bam, it's so good.
So
It's so
it's
stuck with
funny
me.
because I was listening to a podcast
Hmm.
and they were talking about what kind of concerts they've been to, and they said, "Oh, I've been to a Glass Animals concert pre Heat Waves," and I was like, "That's wild."
Yeah, I've never heard of Glass Animals before this song came out.
Neither of us.
Um,
That's why also like they were saying, "Oh yeah, we went to that Glass Animals concert." I'm like, "Who's Glass Animals?"
yeah,
And then
yeah, yeah.
they said like pre Heat Waves, and I'm like, "No way!" They went to a Glass
I
Animals concert pre Heat Wave.
I heard this song on the radio first. Um, Instantly obsessed with it. Every time it came on, I would stop what I'm doing and put it on, or keep the radio station on. It was in a show that I watched, and like it used like the slow motion effect during that like quiet part, and then it's like tun tun, and like you went, I don't know. Such a good song. I still listen to it to the day. You know what's cool is I claimed it as my favorite song for a while, when it came out, not taking into account the radio station and TikTok or whatever. And then Ian Dior did a feature on a remix of it. And I'm like, that's so cool that this is my favorite song. And then like one of my favorite artists is remixed onto it. Um, but yeah, I'll do that. Your turn.
So I, so I, by my count, I have two left.
I have two left as well.
Yeah,
You added one. I know you did.
I had to have.
Mm, I
I
ain't
think.
heard of it.
I don't know because there's
No,
two
no, no.
I'm
You're
not
right.
gonna
You're right.
say.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, yeah,
You should have two. And then okay, go ahead.
yeah.
Emily. Top Shot. Okay.
Blueface, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I
Um,
when we literally sang that at the Chinese food place yesterday.
yeah. So my penultimate song is "Hot." The remix,
Okay.
the song by Young Thug, Travis, and Gunna.
Okay.
I think, my opinion, it is Travis's best verse. Wait, that's not the right thing to say. Best feature.
Okay. Okay. I'll take the feature. I won't take the verse.
Yeah, no, yeah, no.
Okay.
The verse was a misspeak.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Um,
like I knew it was wrong when I was saying it,
but you didn't.
but like it was already.
Yeah. Um,
Um, the
you
song's
s-
just so good. Like the song, honestly, I think the remix is better than the like original one.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And which is rare because a lot of times the remixes are worse
Yeah,
than the actual
than the
song.
actual song. Yeah,
But luckily Gunna was able to have these sorry, it's Young Thug's song with Gunna, or is it Gunna's song with Young Thug? I'm pretty sure it's Gunna's
Uh,
song, right? I might be
whoops.
wrong. I might be incorrect.
It's Young Thug's. It's Young Thug's song.
It's Young Thugs?
It's
Oh,
Young Thug's song on the So Much Fun album, the deluxe version.
the deluxe. Very nice. I didn't think of that song. I should have. I'm gonna listen to it. As you say these songs that you put, I'm writing them down. The ones that I want to listen to after this podcast, just so I can have it. Um, okay. I'll. Next one is another Travis. My Eyes. I wasn't a fan. I know. I know. I wasn't a fan of it at.
James.
Hi, James. I wasn't a fan of it at first. I mean, like, I was a fan, but it wasn't, like, my favorite song on that album. But then it grew on me once, like, you really read into the lyrics a little bit. And then the beat switch up mid song is just, like, so crazy. And then he hits us with that crazy verse. I think that's his best verse, is the second part of My Eyes.
I I do like the song.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with the verse. Like
Mm-hmm.
the beat switch up is great. I, however, do agree with our friend James. I don't really like the beginning.
The beginning's
I
slow.
think the beginning is like way too slow. Like I
Yeah.
don't really like the beginning. But as soon as the beat switches, it's a great
It's,
song.
but at the same time, that slow start kind of like begins or like supports that
It does
change
support
switch.
it. It does support it. I'm not like a huge, like I said, I'm not like a huge
Yeah,
fan of it. But yeah,
it's super slow, and that's why I wasn't a huge fan of it at first. But then, like I said, as soon as I started like listening to it more, reading into the lyrics a little bit more of the verses, it grew on me. So
yeah.
I would have to say I again, so many Travis songs that I would pick if I could, if this was in a top 10. We're gonna have to do an episode. I don't know if you want to do it, but where we choose just Travis Scott's best songs. like
As
that's
artists,
yeah,
we could.
yeah. But
Um,
I yeah, especially seeing him live recently, and seeing this song live, it was pretty cool. So
yeah. So this is my last song.
so
It is
sad.
it's a country song.
Why, dude? Come on, you could have done this like earlier in the episode.
No, um, because it has slowly worked up the ranks as one of my favorite
It's
songs.
okay. You're gonna hate my last one too, anyway.
Oh, good. That's always a nice thing to hear.
Yeah.
um, it's "Thinking About Me" by Morgan Wallen.
I don't know what that.
Um,
I'll play it. I'll listen. I don't even want to put this on my Spotify.
so "Think About Me." The interesting thing about this song is it wasn't one of the songs that was played a lot at first. That's why I like it so much.
I'm listening to it now.
Okay, for audio listeners, Ken's listening to it. She's not enjoying it. She's looking like she might know it.
No, it's not like country songs like I would like when I think country. I'm like I can't. I don't know. It has like that beat. Like there's a beat to it. You know what I mean? Is that like all Morgan Wallen songs?
Not all of them.
I still don't like it, but it's not the worst country song I've heard.
Um, so it started it's on his most recent album.
Mhm.
The reason that I think about the song so much is because when I look, so it came this song, this album came out back in 2023, like early 2023, I think.
Mhm.
And that wasn't the song that everybody knew. Everybody knew Last Night. everybody
Last
knows.
night, dun
Yeah,
dun dun dun. Yeah, okay.
because that's on every radio station. Everybody
Yeah,
knows Last Night. Then all of a sudden, this song started like
climbing.
climbing the charts
Mm-hmm.
and was on the radio all the time. And I knew the song, but then I started listening to it more, and I was like, "This is actually a really good song. The beat's good. The lyrics are good."
Yeah,
I just really like the song just because like how it like rose and like the beat and
I feel
stuff.
you. I can
So
respect that. Um, yeah. Uh,
you don't gotta.
okay.
Um,
Well, you're gonna hate my last one anyway.
that's always a great thing to hear where when you're about to say
But
something.
it's so me, not so me, but like it's so typical of me. And I feel like if you
Can I guess
think
the artist? Can I guess the artist?
I know you know what the artist is.
Can I guess the artist?
Yeah.
It's Machine Gun Kelly.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Bloody Valentine by Machine Gun Kelly.
I feel like you said this in the album episode.
I did. Maybe. Um, being that my birthday is on Valentine's Day, I've never really loved that. Um,
Happy birthday.
don't know. Your birthday's Wednesday.
Happy
Wednesday.
Earth. Happy Earth Day.
J- January 31st is Frank's birthday, I
Whoa,
believe.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Come on. I just told my birthday.
Yeah, but it's just like a holiday. Mine's pretty obscure.
Anywho, it's a holiday in my book. Um, this song it's really good. It's
Just hit me what you just said.
yeah. It's on oh gosh, wait. What album is this one on?
Big fan.
Big fan. Oh wait, I have it over here. Tickets to My Downfall. I just looked at the album cover or the album binding. It took me a second. Tickets to My Downfall album. Um, again, I could have picked a couple of his songs to be my favorite, but I think this one specifically, I've seen him perform it twice, and both times were fantastic. Um, but yeah, I had to put at least one Machine Gun Kelly song in, and I would say like every time I listen to this one, it reminds me of the concerts and everything like that. So I'll do it with that. Um, but that's my last one, unfortunately. Which one did you switch out? I want to know.
I switched out two. I switched out Ain't That Some by Morgan Wallen, which was originally my favorite song on that album before Think About Me happened.
Mhm.
So I was like, all right, I'm okay with switching this one out. And then Therapy Session by NF. One of the two NF songs that I can sing word for word. Look it up.
I am. Therapy. Oh my god, I should have done a Khalid song. Send me your.
Your location and all right, Ken's looking up Therapy Session. NF. Fun fact about NF: NF is his initials. I think it's Nate Fergenstein or Nate Ferguson or something. And Ken is giving me a round of applause. Good job.
It's a good hype song. I skipped through to like midway to listen to it. NF is a very good artist. I was saying, wow, that's pretty good when you when you said fun fact. Um, I like "Let You Down" by NF.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um, Therapy Session was a song I actually did a paper on NF or that song
did you?
because it was like we had to like write a paper about a song. It's
Mhm.
for like one of those entry level writing classes, and I had to rewrite a paper about the song. And I was like, oh, been listening to this song recently. Just write a paper on it.
I think I did.
Um,
No, that was for somebody else's homework. I did somebody else's homework, and I did it on an NF song.
I just know don't listen to what they tell you. It is 100% Christian kids trying to listen to rap, but can't listen to rap.
Yeah, Definitely.
so they listen to NF. Like
Definitely.
100%. That is how I
Definitely.
found him.
Yep.
That's how I found him.
You weren't allowed to listen to rap?
No, I was allowed to listen to rap.
Oh.
But the reason I found NF specifically
Was because you saw that.
was because of no, I was friends with people who
Gotcha. Couldn't listen to
told
rap.
me they didn't like it.
Yeah.
Eh.
Eh.
They told me, "Oh no, I don't like all the cursing." Yeah,
Oh,
you
please.
didn't like it, or
Please.
um, no hate, no hate,
No. No.
no
If
hate.
you
I'm
like
just saying,
NF, go for it.
I'm, I'm just saying that when like the stereotype is like true, like the
Yeah, it
stereotype,
is. When the
um,
stereotype checks itself out.
yeah, the
Um
stereotype is true.
yeah.
Um,
But that was a really hard episode. That
yeah,
I as much as I enjoy doing it, like I said multiple times already, we're probably gonna have to do every 3 months to every 6 months just an episode like this.
you know how much this is changing?
Frank is wasting paper. You know how many trees it took to make that piece of paper? How much dye it took to make it that color? He's just ripping it into pieces right now. And he eat it 1 to 10.
Nope.
1 to 10, one piece.
One Piece.
Yeah, one piece.
The One Piece.
The one piece.
Is it real? Can you
I'm
watch
trying to.
anime? Is the One Piece real?
I'm trying to get Frank into watching anime.
Is the One Piece real?
I'm not saying anything, but what I am saying is Frank needs to start watching anime, especially Demon Slayer, because the new Demon Slayer movie recap is coming out soon, and I'd like to go see it. And I'm not going alone again.
Again, that makes it even more sad.
No, dude, I had such a great time last time I went alone. I got into the I told you this. I got into the recliner seats and I
Oh
had the
yeah.
whole theater to myself. It was so cool. Um,
So, is the One Piece real?
and that marks up for today's episode.
It's a question.
I'm not answering the question, Frank.
Why?
You need to find out for yourself.
I'm not watching 1,000 episodes of One Piece just to figure out if it could or may or may not be real.
I can't tell you. For the viewers, I can't do that. Because I'm not going to make you not. You can't.
All right, fine. You know what, viewers? I'm about to spew some information. There's a website, okay, that takes out all the filler of One Piece, and it's down to like 400 episodes.
This is true. This is true information. But.
Oh,
So contact Frank if you want that, I guess. Or you
no.
could probably just look it up. Actually. But yeah, I think that
All right,
just
bye.
about I think it just about does it. We thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. Next episode, we have a couple ideas for next episode, but we really appreciate everyone listening in and tuning in. Each episode giving us feedback and everything like that. I know Frank has received some feedback, and I've also we have some guests that we're planning on having onto our show. So check out that in the future. But for now, thank you for listening to the Lunch Money Podcast. Make sure you follow us on our Instagram and Twitter,
X.
and we post our podcasts on YouTube and Spotify. So if you want to check out either or, definitely go ahead and do that. But again, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you. Frank, anything?
Bye.
Bye.